All right, welcome to another draft. Let's wait for this to get filled up and we shall see how we go. Waiting on two people. Now, with this Travis Kelce news, I don't know how far he's going to fall. Say we were pick 12 and he's available there. Do we take him? I think the answer has to be yes, right? Latest update was that his ACL is intact, and I believe his brother, Jason Kelce, said, he experienced something similar and he should be fine. But I want to see how far he starts falling here, because that would be monumental if we can get him at 20. I'm at pick 12. If we get pick 12, obviously. Still waiting on two people. We've been doing a lot of these. I don't think we've gotten a first overall pick yet. If we do, that'd be great to get Jay Jettos. I'm liking the first overall pick a lot. I like the ends of the drafts, beginning or end. Not a fan in the middle, even though there's great value you can get at the middle positions. But for me personally, I just like having that control on that turnaround. It is a long wait, but just getting two players automatically like that is so helpful. Because you can decide how your draft wants to go. If you start your RB, zero RB, anything like that, you want to go full on wide receiver, take quarterback, a tight end. So you can decide how how you want your draft to go pretty easily when you're on the ends of the draft. But overall, I think one more person remaining. But yeah, overall, I think I do like one. All right, draft is going to begin very soon. Let's see, what pick are we? We are 12, like I thought. Okay. Let's see how far Travis falls. If he comes at pick 12, do we take him? With either 12 or 13? I think we have to, right? I feel like people are scared about this Travis Kelce news, but y'all gotta remember, it is Travis Kelce. Alright. Draft starting in 25 seconds here. We are pick 112. Schmitty with 101 coming up. Seconds. He'll probably go Jay Jettas here. All right, let's start. And we have Justin Jefferson, normal 101 pick. Heck-a-Tricks up next. Let's see if he goes Jamar, Tyreek, C-Mac. He goes Jamar. Usually the top two off the board, Jay Jettas, Jamar Chase, like usual. Adventure. Go CMC. White Chocolate. Up next. Tyreek Hill. Tyreek said he wants to lead the league, or he wants to get 2K receiving yards. That'd be wild if he does. Bijan at 5. Interesting. Over Austin Eckler. Austin Eckler up next. Got Bijan, Eckler, Diggs. Our pick is coming up in 4. Travis is still falling. Nick Chubb. Come on, someone take Travis so I don't have to make this decision. Come on, guys. I don't want to be the one making this decision. Is there any update? Yeah, it's still believed to be intact. CD Lamb gone. Garrett Wilson. It really looks like we might get Travis. Never mind. Cam Cotto takes the decision away from me. All right. So let's see. I like Amon-Ra. I like A.J. Brown, Devontae. Let's go Saquon to get a running back in. And then on this turnaround, I'm fine with going Amon-Ra or A.J. Brown. I feel like Amon-Ra is a PPR monster. You can't overlook that. He's going to get his volume. So let's take Amon-Ra. And here's the worst part about the ends of the drafts. Now you got to wait 22 picks until you're back. But I like our start so far. Saquon, Amon-Ra. Jalen Waddle off the board right after me. Devontae Adams up next. And there goes A.J. Brown. See, I would have taken Adams. It's just I don't want noodle arm Jimmy throwing. I'd rather have Jared Goff, who can throw a little bit deeper. But yeah, that's just me. Devontae, A.J. Brown, and Devontae Smith, 2 Eagles right off the board. I think Devontae Smith can take over A.J. Brown this year. He's going to have a bunch of number 2s on him all year long because all the number 1s are going to be on A.J. Brown. Devontae's going to get more freed up. But it's just that the Eagles run a lot, and that's a fact. So we'll see how it goes. Tony Pollard, Josh Jacobs, and Cooper Kupp off the board. Cooper Kupp. I've been seeing Cooper Kupp fall a lot. I got him in the 3rd round in one of these drafts, which was insane. But Bambino takes Cooper Kupp, white chocolate with Patrick Mahomes. There goes Calvin Ridley at the near the end of the 2nd round. Wow. Derrick Henry off the board. Chris Olave. Josh Allen. Starting to see the quarterbacks go. Gibbs playing Thursday night. Very excited to see what he can do this year. A lot of bold takes out there that Gibbs can overcome Bijan, can overtake Bijan. That'd be wild. That'd be a statement. T. Higgins right after Jahmyr Gibbs. Here, my man, White Chocolate. Let's see where he goes. Goes DK Metcalf. I feel like DK's been going under the radar a little bit because it's DK Metcalf. Look at him. Jalen Hurts. Here's a suggestion I have. If these top 3 quarterbacks go, then just wait on it, I would say. But obviously, play how the draft plays out. But if you can't get Jalen Hurts, Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen at a good value, I'd say just wait. Amari Cooper up next. Five picks away. Still some great running back value with Ramondre, Travis Etienne, and Keenan Allen, Christian Watson, Drake London, Debo with the wide receivers. Lamar Jackson off the board. Mark Andrews is still there. Wow. Debo, Keenan Allen. Ramondre. We're going to be up after Cam Cotto. Could go and Joe Mixon off the board. So I want to take Travis just to get another running back in there. He's going to, he'll get the volume. He'll get his touches. They unleashed him after that James Robinson trade, or James Robinson release last year. They fully unleashed him. And let's see how he goes with the full season under his belt. Now, here's where we can go. We could honestly wait on wide receivers a little bit, but I do want to grab just a wide receiver too. That'd be good. Mike Will could. Let's go Christian Watson. We got 2 young guys at receivers. We got a pretty young team in general. Saquon, Travis Etienne, Amon-Ra, Christian Watson. Could have gone Mark here. He was great value at the 4th. But I do want to build my core. So let's see. And there goes Breece Hall and Mark Andrews. Those of you just joining, we just got Saquon, Travis Etienne, Amon-Ra, Christian Watson. We are at pick 12. Drake London, Justin Fields. I'm excited about Fields this year with the addition of DJ Moore. He'll still get his running in, but now he has another weapon to throw to. Hopefully his passing can develop. Mike Williams, Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow should be ready week 1, I believe. DJ Moore, Najee Harris. Got a question from the chat. Sarthik Mohanty, Drake London or Christian Watson? That was tough. I was deciding between either, and honestly, Jordan Love and Desmond Riddler, I don't know much about either of them. I think Christian Watson had a better end of the year. As we all know, he was a touchdown machine, even though it was volatile. But I believe he's earned himself as a true one. Falcons, they run the ball a lot. I think they led the league in running last year. If they continue to do that, then that's just more opportunity away from Drake London. So I think I lean towards Christian Watson a little bit. Jordan Love looked good in the preseason. Hopefully he develops that with Christian Watson. So I'm hoping for a second-year breakout, a little bit more to see from Christian Watson. DJ Moore, Najee, Aaron Jones, DeAndre Hopkins, Justin Herbert. Got another question: Stevenson or Gibbs? Oh, that's a good one. Herbert, Ayuk off the board. Stevenson or Gibbs? As a Patriots fan, we've seen what Bill does with running backs. He always uses, many. And now with the addition of Zeke, I could see Zeke taking away third down and goal line touches away from Ramondre. Gibbs, we haven't seen him play. But he has speed, he has size, he has versatility. Performed in college as an explosive back. Just real quick, Hawkinson, Kirk, Waller off the board. Performed in college. I'm not worried about David Montgomery. I don't think you need to be worried about David Montgomery. I would take Gibbs. I know that might be a little bit of a bold take considering how good Ramondre was last year, but I might go Gibbs, actually. Darren Waller, Kenneth Walker. Deontay Johnson off the board. My man Lapu is up next with Dameon Pierce. Let's see what we got at quarterback. Trevor Lawrence, Deshaun, Tua. I might target Tua if he comes back around. If not, I'm going to just go with another quarterback. Let's just try to build our depth. George Pickens, Chris Godwin. What tight ends are left? Kittle, Pitts, Goddard. I'd rather take a tight end than take a quarterback here. Kittle, what's his update? Limited to side work. Godwin, Jahan Dotson, Tyler Lockett, and we're up. Could go Addison, could go Mike Evans. Let's go Alexander Madison. And for a tight end, I'm fine with Mike Evans, actually, to go wide receiver. We can focus next round on tight end and quarterback, but Mike Evans, as you know, alongside with Chris Godwin, they have Baker Mayfield. Don't know what to make of that, but we know Mike Evans can produce. He's been producing 1,000-yard seasons for the past 10 years. Godwin will take the PPR reps, but even though this is such a volatile statistic with touchdowns, Mike Evans does get touchdowns. J.K. Dobbins, James Cook, Jonathan Taylor. There we go, 6th round off the board. My man Nosh Muster taking the risk. But yeah, we definitely should start taking running backs and quarterbacks and tight ends soon. We got good depth at wide receiver and running back, so we can focus a little bit more on the quarterback tight ends. Terry McLaurin. I believe he has a turf toe injury. I think that was the latest report. George Kittle off the board. Gabe Davis. JSN. I believe he was injured too. He got surgery for his hand. I forget what his timetable was on his return. Jerry Jeudy, Trevor Lawrence. Yeah, people might start going quarterbacks, tight ends now. Trevor Lawrence, Jordan Addison, Miles Sanders, Javonte Williams. Those of you just joining, again, 12-team PPR Underdog Fantasy Draft. Started with the 12th pick, got Saquon, Travis Etienne, Alexander Madison for our running backs, and at wide receivers we have Amon-Ra, Christian Watson, and Mike Evans. Zay Flowers, Kyle Pitts off the board. We are 8 picks away. I'm hoping for a Tua, Dallas Goedert type of thing, but I don't know if that's going to happen, considering their ADPs are coming up. Michael Pittman, Rachaad White. 6 picks away. Rachaad White, Cam Akers. David Montgomery. Noah Muster. He might be going quarterback or tight end here, but hopefully he goes running back, actually. Alvin Kamara off the board. Where are you going, Noah Muster? Nosh Muster? Is he going to auto draft? No, he took Goddard. God damn it. James Conner. I want to take Tua here to get a little bit of quarterback depth, or start getting quarterback depth. Tight ends? I don't know, man. Brandon Cooks? Okay. I like Njoku, but we can wait on him. So, let's go Tua here. Could we wait on Njoku? Is ADP coming up? Not for a while, so we can go somewhere else here. Marquise Brown, Swift, Courtland Sutton, Sky Moore, Pacheco. Let's go Hollywood. Yeah, let's go Hollywood. No, I feel like he's the only one at Arizona right now. Courtland Sutton, Sky Moore. We need a tight end. And I'm aiming for Njoku with his 109 ADP. I feel like we can get to him. but we'll see. If not, we go with the rookie Kincaid. DeAndre Swift gone. Isaiah Pacheco. They're 18 picks away. Elijah Moore. Dalvin Cook. Evan Ingram. Khalil Herbert. Rashad Bateman. So far, our team right now: Tua, Saquon, Travis Etienne, Alexander Madison, Mon Ra, Christian Watson, Mike Evans, and Hollywood Brown. Michael Thomas, Deshaun Watson, Quentin Johnson, and Anthony Richardson all off the board. We'll go with Daniel Jones on the comeback too. Antonio Gibson, Brian Robinson. Raheem Mostert, that's a great pick. Treylon Burks. Pat Freiermuth, the Muth. I expect him to have a good year. He's been a reliable tight end. I always see him getting around 10 points or something. Njoku just went. All right. 3 picks away. We'll go Kincaid. Kincaid and... How about Geno? Kincaid and Geno. I was thinking... Dak is still there? We got to go Dak, right? Zach Charbonnet. Romeo Dobbs. Let's go Kincaid and Dak. Oh yeah, Daniel Jones off the board, so let's go Dak here. He has weapons, they can produce. Dak, I think, 2020, what was he, the second overall in fantasy for QBs? Yeah, let's go him. We can go Kincaid, we can go Tyler Higbee. We can reach for upside, or we could get someone that's just the only one in their offense right now. But let's go for upside. Yeah, Kincaid. But yeah, I'm liking our depth. I'm liking the team so far. Tua, Dak, Saquon, Travis Etienne, Alexander Madison, Mon Ra, Christian Watson, Mike Evans, Hollywood Brown, and Dalton Kincaid. Aaron Rodgers off the board. Jared Goff just went. 20 picks away. Yeah, and Jared Goff this season, I expect him to throw a lot more. Let's see. Jalen Warren, he's been having a lot of hype behind him. I was hearing a report that he might even overtake Najee's role, but I don't know. Najee did have a little down year last year. Ev Dog, where is he going with this? Jalen Warren, Tyler Higbee, Odell Beckham. Darius Toney, J. Dillon. Still 15 picks away, ladies and gentlemen. Again, this is the curse of having the ends of the draft. Jamal Williams. His first 3 weeks are going to be pretty good. He gets that. He has a rushing upside. I don't think he's a pass catcher, but I think he might have to be, considering it's just him, and I think Keontae Ingram might be injured. But first 3 weeks, he's looking like a startable running back. Nico Collins, wide receiver 1, right, at Houston with C.J. Stroud. He's going late in drafts. Could be a good late round pickup. Tyler Boyd, Samaje Perine, Alan Lazard. Ten picks away. Again, those of you just joining in, we are pick 12 in this 12-team PPR Underdog draft. We are live streaming every day. Alan Lazard, Tank Bixby, Geno Smith. My man White Chocolate is up. He goes Jonathan Mingo here. So these the late round is where you start looking for upside, in my opinion. You start looking for the guys who can, have breakouts. You gotta play the long-term game here. Juju Smith-Schuster, Kirk Cousins. What are we looking at tight end? Laporta, Schultz, Cole Kmet. Should be good on wide receivers, so let's check out running backs and tight ends. Marvin Mims. Great, another great late round pick you can get, with the injury to Tim Patrick and Jerry Jeudy being carted off the field. I have Dog about auto draft, I think. We freeze up. What happened here? I have Dog, you good? I have Dog? Not sure what's going on here, ladies and gentlemen, but let's just queue up people in case it gets to us. Elijah Mitchell, grab some handcuffs while you can. All right, there he went. Russell Wilson. Yeah, I think it's lagging a little bit. Let's go Kenneth Gainwell, queue him up. In terms of tight ends, there we go. All right, so now we're here. Rashad Penny, Jeremy McKinnon, Devon Shane. Let's go Elijah Mitchell. Let's drop him, and let's grab a tight end. I want to grab. Let's go Cole Kmet. Got a big contract. But yeah, it's looking nice. Tua, Dak, Saquon, Travis, Alexander Madison, Elijah Mitchell, Monroe, Christian Watson, Mike Evans, Hollywood, Dalton Kincaid, and Cole Kmet. Kmet got a big contract. He was showing a little bit of connection with Justin Fields last year. Could be a good safety blanket Justin Fields has. I like him. Van Jefferson right after us. Jameson Williams, Mr. Gambler himself. Keep the gambling in your pants, man. Nosh Mustard with the pickup. We are 20 picks away. Got a long wait again. He does not have a quarterback yet. Sam Laporta, Zeke. Zay Jones, Jacoby Myers, Darnell Mooney. Getting very late into the draft, ladies and gentlemen. But there's still some upside guys that you can get. Kenny Pickett off the board from White Chocolate. Damien Harris, former Patriot, now ran off to Buffalo. I believe James Cook is going to be number one in that role, though. Damien Harris probably just going to be a relief back. Tyler Algier, Kenneth Gainwell, Roshan Johnson. Now, yeah, a lot of these guys are going to be taking the high upside guys late in these drafts. Adam Thielen, maybe not a high upside, but still one of the probably receiver number one in Carolina. Could be Jonathan Mingo, but yeah, Adam Thielen might be a little more reliable for Bryce Young. Dalton Schultz with Houston. Going right after. KJ Osborne. Jordan Love. Let's see how he does this year. Haven't seen much of him, if I'm going to be totally honest. But a lot when checking the Packers fan base, they've been wanting him to start, I guess. So, yeah. Or they're just salty about A-Rod leaving. Could be either way. MBS off the board. We are 5 picks away. Tyler Spears. Chigozom Okonkwo. See, I guess to the point where I don't like anyone here. Can go Jalen Hyatt. What's his status? Just for the upside, I guess. I don't know who else is in that Giants receiver room. Brock Purdy off the board. Rashee Rice. He's definitely going to be backing up Isaiah Pacheco, but it's a Kansas City offense, so you want as many people on a good offense as you can in some of these drafts. You could get players with high scoring team. That'd be great. We can go Rice and Hyatt here. Yeah, let's do that. And Jalen Hyatt. There we go. Yeah, pretty deep into the drafts now. And I'm an idiot because Rashee Rice is not a running back. I'm an idiot, ladies and gentlemen. I am very sorry. I don't know why I thought he was running back. But the point still stands of you want as many touches on a Kansas City offense because it's Kansas City. Ferguson, Everett. We're coming towards near the end. I believe we have 4 more picks remaining. Condre Miller off the board. Ross. Derek Carr. go Gallup. Rondale Moore. That's a pretty good 14th round pick. Rondale Moore. I kind of like that. Chuba Hubbard. We got some handcuffs here. Yeah, tight ends. It gets pretty bad. Yeah, I won't lie. It gets pretty bad. Yeah, I don't know what else to say about the tight ends, man. In a draft, if you can't get like the top 5 or 6 tight ends, then it's a waiting game. At that point, there's nothing much you can do to compete with the other guys in your league. Juwan Johnson, Luke Musgrave, DJ Chark, Deion Jackson. And another glitch in the Matrix. Oh, never mind. Alec Pierce. Sorry about that. Irv Smith. Devin Singletary. Another handcuff. Get some handcuffs in your drafts while you can. Especially deep rounds. Get those handcuffs. Always good to have. Running backs get injured. That is not an opinion. That is what happens. So get those handcuffs while you can. And, you could trade away some value if you already had 2 good running backs. Trade away for a receiver. Another glitch in the system. On mix with Greg Dulcich. 15th round. Pretty good pick for a tight end, actually. Sean Payton does want to use him. Our boy Lapu. Oh, it is glitching. He goes Jeff Wilson. We are 4 picks away. Tucker from Tampa Bay. Let's go Stafford here. Kareem Hunt. Shaheed. Darius Slayton off the board. Pretty good pick. Yeah, let's go Stafford. Let's get one more quarterback. And then in terms of running back, Ty Chandler, Gus Edwards, Clyde, Ford, Zach Moss, Zamir White. Let's go Zamir White to get the handcuff for Josh Jacobs. Chandler. Last 2 picks coming up in about 20 picks. But to end off the draft, we can go running back, tight end, just to get a little more balance. Devontae Parker off the board. Yeah, we can go running back and tight end, actually. Josh Mustard has one quarterback. Still does, and gets Hunter Henry. Paris Campbell. But yeah, last two picks, don't waste them, is my advice. I mean, like most of the time, it probably won't turn out, but just keep in mind that there could be late round value, especially with handcuffs, backup tight ends, maybe something to help you later on in the season. So don't just go ahead and draft freaking like I don't know Antonio Brown or something just to get a laugh out of your teammates. Actually, use those picks wisely. There's Campbell, Isaiah Hodgins, Clyde the Glide. Kyler Murray from Bambino. Curtis Samuel from White Chocolate. My hope is we can get Tyler Conklin and Gus Edwards, hopefully. Ventura goes Evan Hull, another running back for Indianapolis. Don't know what that situation is there. Could be Dion, could be Hull, Zach Moss, who knows. We'll find out Sunday. I doubt the Colts even know what they're doing upon Jonathan Taylor. But I wouldn't, just like go too early on these Colts running backs just to, don't take value that early. Take it later. Use those earlier picks for other people. Tank Dell, Dawson Knox, Wilson. We're 10 picks away from our last two picks coming up on the end of the draft. Bryce Young. Could also get a backup QB if you want. But to me, I wouldn't spend time on a backup QB. But don't worry about the bye week. When the bye week comes, just release one of your bottom guys off the waivers, pick up a backup quarterback just for that week. Because in the end, your depth will help you win. Hardy from Buffalo. We're 8 picks away. Looking at the team right now, it's pretty good. Tua, Dak, Matt Stafford, Saquon, ETN, Madison, Elijah Mitchell, Zamir White, Mon Ra, Christian Watson, Mike Evans, Hollywood, Rasheed Rice, Jalen Hyatt, Dalton Kincaid, and Cole Kmet. Michael Mayer and Jerome Ford off the board. Taysom Hill. Yeah, hopefully we can get Tyler Conklin and Gus Edwards. I didn't even realize, but Gus Edwards just went. I just had a brain fart. But yeah, let's switch it over then. Hopefully Tyler is still there. Could go Kyron Williams, Joshua Kelly. CJ Stroud off the board. Zach Moss. There he he goes. Jimmy G. Mr. Handsome himself. Noodle arm. Man, yeah, it's looking tough out here. Dindy's Lay Browns. Of course. Just the one guy I wanted. Alright then. How about we go... Let's go Mike Gesicki. Gotta get Patriot, right? And for running back... Let's go Keontae Ingram. Why Keontae? And that concludes our draft. So just to end off, we have Tua, Dak Prescott, Matt Stafford, Saquon Barkley, Travis Etienne, Alexander Madison, Elijah Mitchell, Zamir White, Keontae Ingram, Mon Ra, Christian Watson, Mike Evans, Hollywood, Rashee Rice, Jalen Hyatt, Kincaid, Cole Kmet, and Mike Gesicki to round it off. As we come up on these last few picks, Dante Foreman, Isaiah Likely, Deuce Vaughn. Is he the primary backup to Tony Pollard? I believe he is. If Deuce Vaughn has a breakout year, that'd be friggin' wild. Makes you the Isaiah Thomas of the NFL. Breaks out his rookie season, Deuce Vaughn. I would like to see that, honestly. Would not be happy to be a Tony Pollard manager though. Cole Hardman, Hunter Renfrow. I gotta give a big shout out to my guy Hunter Renfrow. K. Dalton. Coming up on the last few picks here. Mechie. Austin from out of Pittsburgh. Nakua. The Rams. Come on, we're almost there, guys. Gonna auto pick right here. Don't auto pick your last pick, guys. You got Joshua Palmer. That's a pretty good pick, though. That's a pretty good pick. Considering he's the wide receiver 3 on the Chargers right now, I think. They put Quinn Johnson at 4 just to, give him space to develop first. But maybe later on in the year, Quinn Johnson's going to take over that role Joshua Palmer had. Last pick, Mr. Irrelevant from Mr. Schmitty. Where are we going here? Will we find out? Tune in next time to see. But I think that will conclude us if this thing is glitching. Thank you for everyone for watching. It's been a pleasure. We'll see you guys soon with another one.